So the book I'm going to read today is called Trains. What is a train? A train is a line of railroad cars. An engine pulls the cars along the metal tracks. Trains can be powered by coal, electricity, or diesel fuel. Since trains run on rails, they can travel in all kinds of weather. Trains are used around the world to move people and goods. Some trains travel short distances and other trains travel thousands of kilometers. Old trains. The first trains were pulled along by steam engines. Steam engines burn coal. The burning coal heats water to make steam. The steam makes the wheels turn. In the 1800s, steam trains were a quick and cheap way to travel. People could travel for fun as well as for work. Today, most steam trains are for tourists. Did you know that the first steam-powered train was invented in 1829 by George Stephenson in England? It was called the rocket. Steam engines can be noisy and smoky. New trains. Today, most trains have diesel or electric engines. The new engines are quieter and cleaner than coal-powered steam engines. Diesel trains are often used in country areas. Many electric trains run in cities. Some electric trains can travel very fast. They are called high-speed trains. The bullet trains in Japan can travel 3 times faster than a car. Monorail trains only travel short distances. Did you know that high-speed trains of the future will float along the tracks using electromagnets? High-speed trains get their power from overhead wires. Peak hour. People use trains to get to and from work. These trains are called commuter trains. Commuter trains are busiest in the morning and in the late afternoon. These busy times are often called peak hours. Commuter trains began traveling underground 140 years ago. Now, many big cities have an underground train system. Some people take trains instead of driving to work. Young people use trains to go places. A train travels through an underground tunnel. New York City has the most subway stations with 468. Long trips. Many passenger trains travel long distances. Long-distance trains can travel thousands of kilometers. People who take long trips sleep and eat on the train. Long-distance trains have special cars. Passengers sleep in a car called a sleeper. They eat their meals in their dining car. Travelers eat meals in the dining car. Bunk beds are often in sleepers. Long-distance trains leave from large, busy stations. Moving goods. Freight trains move goods around the country. Freight trains carry many different kinds of goods, such as coal, cars, or cattle. Heavy freight trains travel more than passenger trains. Freight trains also take goods to ports. The goods are then put on ships and exported all over the world. Railway tracks take freight trains close to ports. Coal is often moved by freight trains. Fact: The longest freight train had 660 railroad cars and was pulled by 16 locomotive engines. Freight trains can be up to 4 kilometers long. That is the end of the book, but here are some of the meanings of the words that we learned today. Commuter. Commuter is a person who travels to work. Export, to sell to other countries. Freight means goods carried by trains, ships, planes, or trucks. Goods means things that people buy or Port. A port is a place where ships load and unload. Rail. Rail are the tracks that trains travel on. Steam. Water changes to steam when it is boiled, and the steam is what pushes the train forward. And that is the end of this book.